good afternoon, wherever you are in your nine moment. Welcome. If you're just coming in, just take a moment to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth to start with. In, out. Right, now I was feeling this morning like there was a lethargy that was coming over me, and I was feeling like there was a muzzy headedness going on energetically. I couldn't get clear, and I knew I needed to ground, but it was the light that I was feeling flowing through, and there was this kind of distortion in my field. So for today's Meditation Monday, I want to do with you what I've just done for myself. So if you're feeling a little bit out of sorts, like you just can't quite, like the wires just not quite connecting, this is for you. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of light language to activate your fields, and using mirror neurons or using your brain to kind of tune in, tap into the subconscious on a kind of physical level, mental level, but also on of the mind, but also more of the esoteric and more the physical external fields around, by becoming an antenna and a mirror for you to mirror that which is within you. So it's not me doing anything, is what in the short term of me saying that, it's you. So as its eyes closed, nice relaxed state. If you're not in a relaxed state, it's fine, because this will help with that clarity. Just taking a breath in, I'm going to just align to my soul. I invite you to do the same, to allow my own alignment and the sounds, the frequency, the vibration that flows through me to, as it hits your field, to shift it, shake it up where it needs to be shaken, and by doing so, kind of harmonizing in your own field, not with my field, but in your own field. So it's just kind of like a tuning for the soul, if you like. So just taking a breath. And if all of that went over your head, don't worry. Just sit nicely, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose with the breath. Okay, so taking a breath in, relaxing in, calling in my higher self, calling in the energy of what I refer to as Black Cat Guardian Order, to hold space around us for any healing work we're doing, for our own alignments, our own healings, processes. Just breathing through, feeling into your body, your mind, allowing the muzzy headedness, that lethargy to lift, for whatever it's caused it. Sometimes this can be from other people's field. We're taking on their energy, taking on too much. Just feeling into the heartbeat and the rhythm, and your own field, and being present more in a mindful sense of language in this moment. And letting go of what ego is. What does that mean? What's this doing? Just feeling, being present. Ik osk oor mij halakto ai oknoe kai Kayorameanai Ishkna, calling in the soul in its essence, in its purity, calling in the Christed essence, the gold, silver energy, on a masculine, feminine, weaving the webs or shaking the web, calling in the web of the soul, highest states in Kai, Nkaiuroma estiraktaturuma. Irorama. Oroma. Iktu. E a te a ko me ai ana. E a toro ko kai ela ki ta te ana. Ni ta ki ana ya mo. Ni ai o e o e ai o. Ni ai toro mai ki anune ai e lai ko. Ne sahana e nisa koro mai ananaka. Kia no kia la lo. Ili waita. Ita ie mianum. Ia taiuro mai ata. Ni korom. Yeso biana. Breathe. Breathe the sounds, let them vibrate through your being. Ie turon, feel them through the headphones. Ie raknumiana, ita. Put it on the sound of the bath and feel it through the water, as I've said before. Ikturum. Ikturo. Niasanai, turukuniai, ktiai. E taiuro mayaka. Aramektia turuktistai. E numianiata. E taiktariaktu. Nia, nia. Nia, nia. I tu. I tu. Niai te turum. Niai turu. Niai turu. Niai anata. Tiru. Tianya. Tianya niamiate. I kuruma. Primal light and sound codes. Iatu sound. Resound with me. Kita yeta. Kita yeta. And you, ikturumea daya kita. The sound of the aramaya, iaturumeyete. The sound of love, iaturuma. Feel your fields of your emotion, your body, your mind, letting go of ego, holding only to heart, grounding light in the present moment, that which is reality. Miaturumaya kitea, isakurumaya. Niasanaya naya nuranaya shkiana. Calling in more of soul family. Ayaturumaya ki. E dayasta. E kanayaturumaya. E dayadayashknayala. Regardless of what you call it, just think of it as the essence that is the force of love, God, Goddess, Source, Universe, Infinite Intelligence, Ikurumba, vibration moving through the light and sound that is me, resounding as a mirror for thee. Ea turu paya kataya, ea saturu kuma, the light bringer. Ayayurukumbaita from within you. Easanurupa, the shadow, the light, the rhythm within. Ikayuruma, that which some might call soul in the vessel that is the being in this world. Itayurum, the anchor. Ayanayashkuro, I refer to as my anchor, my light in this vessel, that I am, set presence, ikurumaya, that represents the fullness that is all that is me, that is you. Iaturukuma, irana, feel your fields, clearing telepathically, that cell that is within me, the cell that is within you, that is halfway across the galaxy, are in the same space, io kumba, outside of the density and the gravity of what we call time. I turukumpa in Aishkna, and as I anchor in that part that's more than me, that's more than you. E ayutu, inviting you to do the same. E la nurum, go beyond religion, go beyond the known. E and I expanding. Yish can be an open and receptive to the highest aspect. E kala kai as I do. E nayuturuko, to bring this into the body in the fields and clearing of the mind. E nanushkane, emotion is more of a calling, a tuning, e rurumbata, feeling the rhythm of the sound, feeling the frequency of the sound, and feeling the energy as it wraps around me, as it wraps around you, your own roots, your own calling. Yeah, feeling it emanating through me. Kind of acting as an antenna for my soul. I am grounding in the light. A prayer of love and sound. Just sit for a moment, or allowing your sounds to flow through you. And breathing and feeling, being present in the body. Allowing, as the subconscious was soaking up the sound, the ambience and the cadence and the tone of what I was expressing, allowing it to hit what it needs to resound what it needs to within your cells, within your cellular memory, to release, to be open, to let yourself unlock to the fullness of who you are. Iaturum, that is beyond ego, beyond mind, beyond words. Iakuromaish kitaya, for I speak in frequency, in vibration. Iaturomai, beyond language. Ikuromata, more telepathy. Ayuturukuma, for those that are open. Ikitukumataya, ishknialakukuma, ikalakuruma. Feel the core of your being present. Ikurumatai, ikumamatai, akokokakaya, etaishknurokuma. Even beyond the vessel, that's me, ayuturokum, and my capacity. Ishkurumayatea, I speak to your souls in your intention, in your presence, in your witnessing, in your being, from you, from your being, connection to source, God, universe, soul, angels, angelic star beings, Iroshkna, they are all but labels. Ikorokomataya, ikaitura, ishkura metara, kaitayua, akana kiala. Yeah, some would say speaking in tongues. Iana muroko. This vessel calls it. Yeah, norshkunariata a aya laki a aneela. Aligning with her vibration. Ayaturu kumai of the soul in fullness of her being, but it is far more. Ianaitea turukumatea ishuruma. Go beyond the technology we are speaking through. Ianaituruma, and knowing your being. Ianorumakiata. Eavururashkana. Feel through the vortex of time. Ianaishko, future, past, present. Ikayurumayate, your fullness. Enaiturumba. Ikayelaka. Now, thank you for listening. Ikuro, for witnessing yourself, your being, and remembering your fullness. Iaturupa. Just bringing yourself back, although we never went anywhere. I say that every time. Acclimatizing back into the more denseness of that which we live in this reality. Urumaishknaya, feel with you, with yourselves, this lightness. Ilkurumata, the heaviness lifted, the muzziness lifted. Eakonoishki fruraishkna, for your understanding, the cells in your brain is what we were working with on a cellular level and a frequency vibrational level, telepathic level. Yeshurumata, feel enlivened and present. Eakuruma. Blessings and thank you for your presence, for bearing witness. You can do this whenever you need it, whenever you feel like you need. You can listen to this and allow yourself to connect to your version, as what comes through me is my own connection to the divine. Although, just to share some of the images, I was seeing more like particle waves, light dancing, bouncing, and being shown my brain and the cells in my brain, and how tiny little crystals, and I keep banging on about this, but they were showing me like little, I suppose it's like because it's so small, these crystal particles, they were kind of dancing in alignment with the waves, and like an antenna picking up what was coming through me. And as they were doing so, the rest of the tissue around the brain is kind of, I don't even know how to describe it, like it's being shocked, electric shocks, if you like, but on a really small scale with the light, and remembering through the tiny cells that were once part of source just lighting up from the inside out. It's not about like, getting rid of the dark, though I'm saying, I felt a bit muzzy. I felt like my energy had kind of aligned to my partner's and where he was at. And I could feel my field kind of almost like it was infringing. So I sat down and I listened to somebody else who was singing light language, and instantly I felt my own, just like a like that. It's like it snapped, like like I'd had a veil over my head that had been lifted. And like I said in the beginning, like a wire connection connected, like a loose wire had been snapped back into place. And I thought, what did I not do differently? Is it because I hadn't tuned? What they were like, there is no wrongness in what you're doing. We all need to be aware of our own hygiene, our own energetics, our own being, and our own tuning. And it just think of it as a dial that goes up and down, and as you move through the emotional field, as we resound our set point vibration to draw experiences and realities, etc., into our beinghood, as we move through the density in this point in time, that point of connection that I'm speaking from is outside of time and space, and it's still very present in the moment. It's and I hear this, and this is the only way I can think to describe it, and it kind of doesn't really give it justice, really, but we often think of the soul as our inner being, but the body is the outer body is the outer being. But we are this body within this immense, amazing vessel of energy that is love, light, all reality, all of the, as it pulses through the galaxies, as it is within the drops of the rain, as it is, and we call it these boxes that we want to put it into, but it's more than that. It isn't a structure that's was there maybe for a time when we couldn't comprehend as we do now. And it's like a live wire, live fuse. So it has to be the infinite, and it's the infinite, basically, the infinite part of us. The infinite is the most simplest way I can think of it. We are the infinite part, or have been, but don't have to be. So it's allowing yourself to step into the space between, the bit between when the particle decides to be a wave or a particle, on a really deeper level. But so we went a little bit deep for this Meditation Monday, but I felt it was needed. I know that our root chakra's challenged, and that was all very kind of third eye, crown. So just to finish, I'd like you to become aware of your feet and do a little grounding practice that I was doing in one of our days. Hand on the head, other hand on the belly. Take a breath and release. Slide that hand down to the forehead. Keep the hand on the stomach. And release. Take this one then down to the sternum and feel into that. And then drop the hand down over the top. Take a breath while your hands are both on the lower dantian, and then the other hand that was there, we're going to leave that hand then on the stomach, bring it up to the sternum, take a breath, and the forehead, and the head. Just to finish, take the fingers into the belly button, the other back to the crown, and swap. And drop the hands to the lap and know those roots grounding down, feeling like your boundary, your barrier, if you like to call it that, shield, is in place. Feeling safe, feeling grounded, open and receptive to the highest state of you. And slowly just blink the eyes, looking straight ahead. And as you're looking straight ahead, I just want you to move, don't move your body, but move the eyes. So this is to just that little switch in the subconscious that we use in things like, not, I wouldn't say telepathy, but, God, my brain's gone like, it's all wired now. Hypnotherapy. So just look to the right, look to the left, bringing delta brainwaves back. I am safe, I am loved, all is well in this now moment. And then looking straight ahead. And close them for a second as we just do a nice rotation of the neck. And the opposite side. Inhale at the bottom, exhale to looking straight ahead. Bring your hands together into prayer position. Little push. And make one hand into a fist, wrapping round, and take a bow. Thank you for your time. Let me know if this helped you. Take care, have a beautiful day.